the process been like for you?
I mean, the process has been great to me. Been having fun. Just been present and enjoy every minute of it.
I mean, come on, you're relatively new to basketball. I mean, 3 years ago, did you picture yourself sitting here and being participating in this situation like this?
Nah, if you tell me just 3 years ago, I wouldn't, I wasn't seeing it, but I knew for sure one day I was going to be here. But I didn't know it was going to be in 3 years. If you ask you that 3 years ago.
What gave you that confidence even then, that this was sort of something you could aspire to?
Man, I've seen a couple of different stories. I've seen people with the same background as me when making it to the league. Obviously, Giannis, I always looked up to him and watched his journey and his story. So I knew, and the people around me too, the people I had around me believed in me and pushed me to my best and always pushed me to get out of my comfort zone. So I saw the vision and they saw the vision and I believed in it.
What about Giannis's journey kind of resonated with you?
Just his story. He was born in Greece, and I mean, I watched his movie too again. But just his story, his background, coming from Greece and then coming to America. He didn't play no college basketball. He just played professional in Greece.
What was it like for you adapting to, obviously now you're probably comfortable here in America, but what was that? You talk about the journey. How did it shape you as a player, as a person?
I mean, he was just kind of hard, like coming to America, getting used to different culture, different food, and coming to a different place and meeting a whole lot of different people. But my teammates at Duke and my coaches and the Duke Brotherhood helped me a lot to navigate through that, and they helped me a lot, like to get comfortable, and they helped me with everything so they made it easier for me. They made my transition easier.
What are you going to bring to it? What are you going to bring to whatever team drives you?
I mean, I'll bring my defensive upside as usual. I'll bring my defensive game. I help your team defensively.
Have you met with Deuce?
Yes.
With the Bulls?
Yeah, I met with a lot of teams. I mean, I met with a couple of teams.
Also, how did the meetings go?
The meetings were great. It was more of like a conversation on getting to know me and me getting to know the teams.
How much has your shot improved from the time you've been at Duke, but then also going back to the Olympics and seeing more of your game on the perimeter with the exhibition of this team, you'll say, and also in the Olympics, but how much has your shot improved from that time?
I think my shot has improved a lot. It was kind of different. I had on the glove the whole season, so I kind of struggled. It kind of altered my shot. I didn't know where my shot was falling at the time. Sometimes I would shoot elbows because I just had the glove on and I wasn't having the same feeling of the ball. But as soon as I took it off, my shot became way better. And I think I always had the shot. It's just like sometimes I didn't know when to take the shot and when not to take the shot. But I'm learning and I'm learning through that every day. I know. I feel like my shot got a lot better.
Do you think that's an underrated part of your game going to the next level? Or if not, then what is the underrated part of your game when you get to the next?
I mean, probably my offensive game. I wasn't able to show it this year at school, but I believe I'll show it and I'll develop it to a better role. And while I go pro, and I'll be able to showcase that.
What do you imagine that is? Like you're speaking to your offensive game back in the showcase and maybe in college. In the NBA, what do you feel like it could be that was maybe different from this?
Probably putting me in a position where I'll be able to make decisions and decision making, whether it's out of the short wall or whether it's pick and pop. So I envision myself doing that and being able to make decisions out of the short wall.
At what age did you begin playing basketball, and how did that come?
I started playing basketball later, around 13, 14, and I just went to a camp and saw a lot of tall people, and I saw a lot of tall people happy, and I was like, this is where I belong. And I came back the next day and I picked up a basketball.
So you just decided you were tall and that made sense for you to play basketball?
Yeah, just seeing a lot of tall people and just
Being tall you much?
no, I wasn't that tall by then, but 1 year later, one of the tallest.
I remember talking to Giannis when he was growing up. He used to play soccer. Did you play soccer too? And then did you get too tall at a point where it was like, well, I don't know if I have a position on the field anymore?
Yeah, I played soccer and then I stopped playing because
I was kind of,
Has he given you advice or just maybe worked out with him just to improve your game?
I mean, just like everybody else, like all the other big African names like Joachim Noah or Ian Mahimi or a lot of African Pops Bonsu, a lot of other African big names that played in the league, and Gogi Jang is also here too. Just like everybody else, I try to lean on all of them. I try to get knowledge from all of them, and I try to learn from every person.
There's some stuff going on politically, obviously, involving the Sudan. Have teams talked to you about it? Have you talked at all with government officials about the visa ban that happened?
Nah, I'm not really focused on that right now. I let my agency handle that. I let Clutch handle that. I let them handle that and focus on what's important to me and what's ahead of me. And it's the combine ahead of me, and I'm focused on that. So I don't really put any focus on that.
Is your family all back in Sudan?
Yeah, my family has always been in South Sudan.
Sudan.
Yeah, my family has always been in Uganda.
Yeah, are you still in touch with Ulrich Shamshi at all?
Yeah, I mean, me and Yurish Chamche played at least 3 years at the academy, so we've stayed in contact since, and probably I'll hopefully get some time and get to ask him how his season went and what's his experience was like in the league.
Are there any other
The
Raptors?
academy for you? How important was the academy for you?
The academy was very important. They played a very big role in my development. They shaped me. They taught me how to play organized basketball because I went to the academy and it was like my first time really playing very, very organized basketball. They really shaped me on the basketball court, but they helped me off the basketball court because I left home at a very young age. I left home when I was 14, so I had to learn a lot of stuff. I had to learn how to be a man off the basketball court, and the academy helped me through all that.
If there's one thing about South Sudan you would let people know, what would you tell them?
It's a land of tall people. You have a lot of cattle. There's a lot of beautiful things out there people don't see on social media. So yeah.
Are there any NBA centers that you've studied, whether current or past, who you feel like you'd like to model your game after somewhat?
To me, I don't really watch like one person, like try to model my game after them. I watch a lot of different centers. I watch almost every center in the league and see what they're good at and take that piece and put all the pieces in one place.
Have you had a chance to meet with the Raptors yet?
I mean, I met with a couple of teams. I'll see my next schedule tomorrow and then meet more teams.
If you had to describe your mentality to an NBA team of what you're going to bring, what would you say?
Pardon?
If you had to describe your mentality to an NBA team, what you were going to bring to the locker room, what you're going to bring on the court, what would you say?
I mean, I'm going to bring energy as usual. I'm going to bring energy in the locker room, and I'm going to be a good locker room guy. I'll probably lead the team defensively and be a defensive anchor.
How did basketball without borders help you get to this point?
Basketball without borders helped me a lot because I played with a lot of international people, especially basketball without borders. Africa, there's a lot of African talent that was brought in one place, and we all had to figure it out in a couple of days. And I got to make a lot of friends and a lot of people I met out there. I went to basketball without borders global, where I played a lot of different talents from Europe, Australia, Africa, and America.
How do you think you'd fit playing alongside another big man?
I mean, I don't know. I can't tell with that. It depends on what the team wants me to do and what role the team is going to give me. So I can't tell until I play with another big man.
Do you see yourself as a 5 only, or do you think yourself could play 4 or 5?
I think I'm going to be versatile enough to play both the positions, but it would depend on what the team wants me to do.
Are there things that you weren't able to show at Duke that you feel you have in your game that maybe can come out more in the NBA?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, because I still have a lot to work on. I have a lot of development, so I believe there's a lot like I haven't shown yet, and a lot I will develop in the NBA.
What are some of those things?
I mean, it's a lot of different stuff, whether it's the defensive positioning or being able to switch more, or maybe getting a couple more shots, or maybe generating offense, or maybe playing in the short roll or pick and pop.
Cooper said